Good morning. It is morning here anyway. I believe it's Tuesday morning. We are doing reading for the collective. I am Sue Pickering, Soul Works by Sue Pickering. I do soul coaching, Angelic Reiki, and I'm a psychic and all that fun stuff. Okay, what do we have for today? New beginnings, true love, and kindred partnership. Wow, I'm going to say this is about relationship, this one today. Excuse me. What I'm feeling is definitely there's going to be a new beginning, but I am feeling that there's something with seeing your own reflection in the mirror. It's about going deep within yourself and getting to that space where you can see yourself completely with love, and being in a space where what you put out authentically, you don't have to worry about what's coming back. It should be coming back authentically. And for those that don't love you for who you are, then it's not the relationship for you. I'm never going to tell anyone to leave their spouse. I'm never going to tell anyone to leave friendships, or make sure that you keep people in your life, or however that looks for you. I'm a believer in energy speaks, and this is how it should be. And for you to understand that, there's going to be a relationship out there, I'm feeling, that is going to come back to you because they love you for who you are. They finally understand who you are. Look at that, another orb here. Wow. Yeah, and knowing that it's and you could have people in your life, and when I say a relationship coming back to you, it could be the relationship you're in is going to be rekindled. There's going to be a lot of that in the near future. The relationships that are just we sometimes can be in a relationship and we become stagnant possibly, and then all of a sudden it gets rekindled. And this is what I'm seeing. Rekindled in a way that because you are doing the work or the other person is doing the work, they're seeing the who you are, the aspect of loving ourselves. The more we can only love someone as much as what we love ourselves. Well, look at that, happy family on the bottom, 10 of Pentacles. We can only love someone as much as what we love ourselves. And that goes both ways. If you dislike yourself, or there's an aspect of yourself that you are seeking outside of you, you are going to be only receiving that kind of love back. Okay, so this is they're showing me going deeper, both people, whoever this is about. Going deeper, seeing a deeper aspect of themselves, of yourself, and having this rekindled relationship. This relationship where it's not so much in your mindset, like in, how am I explaining myself? We're letting things go that's in our mind, the way things we think they should be, and we're moving more into our heart center. That's a better way of saying it. This came out sideways, Hanged Man. It's just seeing different things in a different perspective. Yeah, and taking time to really, they're saying resolve, taking time to really see things, feel things, and be in that moment. Has been some heartbreak, and knowing that we can get to that space where we start loving the world, loving ourselves from a space of going inward rather than seeking outward. And this could be a relationship with yourself. It does not have to be a specific person. But I do see a rekindled new kind of relationship. whether you're on this path of going through your traumas, rediscovering life, moving, from the ground up again. I know a lot of people that are in the spiritual world. That's where, we've all been there. And I can say for myself, I've had to rebuild who I am from the ground up, because I was going through healing all my traumas. I was going through all of the things, and rediscovering myself from who I was when I was born. And it's a lot of work. And, I have rekindled my relationship with myself. I'm confident now where before I wasn't. I'm, all of the things. So definitely, the space of heartbreak is there, right? Four of Wands, celebration all around you, taking time to nurture self, taking time out, and you're going to find that this is where you're going to find the celebration around you. The King of Cups, mastering these emotions, that who you are, what you need, what you desire, and the Magician came out with that one. But yeah, and putting your own, feeding yourself with your own love is what I'm feeling here. And, allowing yourself to walk away from pieces of yourself, walk away from other people that are, excuse me, not necessarily seeing you for who you are, okay? But they're showing me regrowth. They're showing me, again, there's that kindred spirit coming back, regrowth. They're showing me they're getting me to focus on the star here. It's the starfish, and if they lose one of their arms, it grows back. So this is what they're showing me. There's going to be pieces of you that have shattered, but you can grow it back. You can grow it back and have it the way you desire it to be, wholeheartedly with who you are. And this goes for relationship as well. I feel a lot of this is to do with your own relationship with self. Most definitely you can relate it to someone around you. And it's just coming back to who you are. This is for you to be this space where you are, in this knowledge and have this balanced life where you can be authentic and you can be, still in relationship with yourself, with spirit, with other people, for who you are in a big way, okay? But things are going to balance out for you, okay? New connections, most definitely. New connection to self, new connection to other people, and it's like the old you is gone. The old you is no longer here to take you through the next story that you have. This new beginning, this new you, it's beautiful. It's bringing you to a space of complete love, of living in your heart center, manifestation, yes, with high intentions on, I don't know if I've ever seen this card before, with high intentions on what you can accomplish. So this is showing me, and it's near in the future that this is all going to be, we do our work and we wonder how much longer until we, are finding that group of people, how much longer until we find, people that accept us for who we are as ourselves, right? Not much longer. They're just showing me that it's in the foreseeable future. It's not years away. And they're also showing me, this is just like the Magician card. They're showing me that for you to be sure to be who you are, putting your own energy into the outcome that you desire, who you want to be with, how do you want to live your life, all of those things. They're telling me there's some exhaustion, like, oh my goodness, like it has been exhausting. It's been a journey, it's been a road, and it's Two of Cups. Wow, this is woo. This is definitely a rekindled relationship or a brand new relationship coming. Wow, and you're ready for it because you've been doing the work. Like I said, you can only love someone as much as you love yourself. If you meet someone and you are this person who is looking for them to fulfill them in ways that, beyond expectation, because, however, I'm just using that as an example. But we meet people for where we're at, and if we meet someone and we don't love ourselves wholly, that relationship is probably not going to work. So what they're saying is, there's so much exhaustion here. I've been just like, wow. But what they're saying is, now you are ready to meet this person and have it really work. They can see who you truly are, this authentic person, and they can see you in this light that you see yourselves. So now it is going to be a totally different aspect, a totally different relationship. Okay, transformation, most definitely. Beautiful change in, this outcome of who you are, where you're going, and this beautiful space that you are coming from. Most definitely. That's too many. A celebration. They're bringing me back to the Four of Wands again. So there's a lot of celebration coming, celebrating you and who you are. Oh my gosh, look at that. Love. Yeah, it's coming. Like, this is all to do with your self-love and outward, inward, moving outward. And I love that. I love that all of this love can be contained into one space and moved outward into into beautiful relationships, into beautiful, this, like I said, it does not necessarily mean a relationship that is around you, that is rekindled or is coming, but it could be your own relationship with self, or it could be all of them, right? It is beautiful, but I do see, for those that are seeking relationship, that this is going to happen for you because you're doing all this work within. You're doing all this. You're resting when you need rest. You're looking at yourself when you need to look at yourself. You are seeing this person that is complete love, that is worthy of so much more, of partnership, of having someone love them as much as you love yourself. And it's like looking at yourself in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see that you are a beautiful person? Do you see that, or do you see someone that is broken down and been beaten up, and not physically necessarily, but it's an emotional space, okay? But I'm just seeing that through all of the heartbreaks, and the heartbreaks were for you to see who you are, to accept who you are, to love yourself with who you are. That could be from an emotional level, physical level, however that suits you, okay? Because often what they're telling me is, when was the last time you looked in the mirror and saw yourself? Not your physical form, not what you look like, none of that. When was the last time you looked at yourself and really saw your soul and felt your soul? Look right into your eyes and see, who you truly are deep down inside. And like for me, it took me a long time. I knew who I was deep, 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 deep down, but on the surface level, I wasn't accepting who I was. Um, or not just necessarily who I was, who I am, who I can be, in this world of crazy, right? Um, it's worthiness, it's acceptance, it's we don't we're kind of, a lot of people in the spiritual world are caught up on fix yourself, fix yourself. Are we fixing ourselves, or are we finding ourselves? There is a huge space there. Definitely there's things we need to look at our shadows, 100%, but there's some things that we make ourselves wrong for. Like perfectionism. I use that all the time. I am a perfectionist. I like things how I like things, but I don't make it a fault of mine. There's times when I go, okay, I need to give up my control. Yes, 100%. Things don't necessarily have to be perfect in a way that, however, you want to think of it that way, in control. But there's also an aspect to saying, you know what? Yes, I am a perfectionist because I love doing things to my absolute highest potential. So there's both aspects of it, and you have to be able to be in balance of that, and be in that space where we don't have to fix. I had someone here not very long ago say, I'm tired of fixing myself. And I'm like, well, why do you feel you need to fix yourself all the time? And we can get caught up and make that something that is, we tend to have that roll our ball all the time. It's like, I'll do it when I'm done this. I'll do it when I'm done this. And we never do it. So really understanding that, going inward, how you feel inward is your life outward. If you're scared inward, you're scared to move towards something outward. But I am seeing a beautiful relationship here coming through. I'm feeling some brand new companionship. For some of you, that is going to be an absolute new relationship coming into your life, celebrating life, embracing. I'm feeling that you're going to be able to be in this relationship, and this other person's going to understand your heartbreak, and they're going to support you and be space for you, which is absolutely beautiful, which is a deep, vulnerable space to be in, which in turn allows you to go outward and have someone come inward. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm rambling now. But there's definitely some new beginnings coming for you. Just hang in there. They showed me the hangman. Just hang in there. It is coming, this transformation. It'll happen when you're ready for it to happen. Then it is sustainable to be, a beautiful relationship with a solid foundation. I love this. Okay, that's it. I hope you have a magical day, and I wish you much love. Please like, share, and subscribe. Much love.